I do keep seeing elected officials publicly posting about programs or agencies in their home districts or states being targeted by DOJ, and they plead with Musk to save them. Here's Congressman Tom Cole showing how he, by going to Musk, saved jobs in his district, in the National Weather Service and other federal offices in Oklahoma. Are you comfortable with Republican elected officials basically going to beg the richest man in the world, an unelected, unsenate confirmed person, to have to save American jobs? Is that okay with you?
He is looking at every program he can. He's given information to agency heads, and they're making a decision how to go forward. But let me tell you, Americans are fed up. I just went through the campaign trail. People are fed up with wasteful government spending. And we've had a 2% increase in population in 5 years and a 53% increase in spending. We will not get interest rates down. We will not get inflation under control until we balance the budget. That's what we have to do. And Elon Musk is part of the process of balancing the budget.
So I don't doubt that people are fed up with wasteful government spending. I just don't think that they think air traffic controllers are wasteful government spending. According to the Times, Transportation Secretary Duffy accused Musk of trying to fire air traffic controllers even after multiple deadly plane crashes and close calls. If the Secretary of Transportation is worried that Musk is not doing this in a constructive and wise manner, why should the American people be convinced of it?
Well, Elon Musk does not have the power to fire people. The President of the United States is Donald Trump, and the agency heads are the ones who manage each of their departments. So they've got the decision. That's what Elon Musk has told me time and time again. And the President of the United States was elected, all right, by the American people to basically rein in government, rein in this waste, bring some accountability, some transparency, some common sense to government. And that's exactly what Donald Trump is doing.
Right, but I think the question is how Musk and DOJ have been recommending these cuts. For example, we've seen experts in nuclear weapons fired, then rehired. We've seen air traffic controllers, at least attempts to fire them. Sean Duffy says he stopped that from happening. We've seen people at the Veterans Crisis Line fired, then rehired. We've seen people investigating pandemics, infectious diseases, fired, then rehired. Beyond that, as Musk takes his chainsaw to the government, as you know, about 30% of our federal workforce in the United States, about 30% are veterans, and a majority of that 30% are disabled veterans. Meanwhile, the VA is also preparing to slash up to 70,000 VA jobs, providing critical services to veterans. You're a veteran. You served honorably in the Navy. Are you concerned about that?
We have to rein in the size of government, right? All right, and then we have to make sure everybody can get a job. Now, you do that by reducing regulation. You do that by streamlining the permitting process. You do that by growing the private sector, not growing the size of government in Washington. The government in Washington is way too big. It's causing our inflation. It's causing interest rates to be high. And when Donald Trump took office, I can just tell you, my experience is there was no accountability in government and there was no transparency. That's what Elon Musk, that's where agency is, that's what Donald Trump is trying to bring to the table. And they're going to do it. They're going to figure this out. I'm very optimistic that we can get this done and balance the budget. Donald Trump has promised to balance the budget. I did it as governor of Florida. This is all doable.
Are you confident that the way that these cuts have been taking place have been strategic, have been wise, have been careful? How can you look at experts in nuclear weapons being fired, then rehired, and think, oh, this process is working exactly as it should be?
I'm a business guy. Jake, you do your best you can every day. What they're trying to do is rein in government, right, every day. Are they going to be perfect? No. No one's perfect. When they make a mistake, are they going to fix it? Yeah. We have a big problem. We have $36.5 trillion worth of debt. We have got to be very aggressive at figuring out how to do this. So I'm very comfortable that Donald Trump, Elon Musk, our agency heads, they're going to do the best they can, and if they make a mistake, they will fix their mistake. These are smart people. They're willing to work really hard to do the right thing.